It's Miss Kristen with the Cambria County Library. Welcome to week 1 of our preschool fall 2020 storytime classes. This fall, our theme will be nighttime. So you'll see Miss Kristen in her jammies. Maybe you can join me wearing your pajamas and snuggle in for a story before a nap or before bedtime, or maybe you want to watch when you're wide awake. Are you ready for some bubbles? Here they come. Catch one. Here comes another. Wow. Hello bubbles, come and play, with my friends at home, watching on their phones every day. Hello bubbles, and hello to my friends at home. Hello to Maddie and Kaylee. There's some bubbles for you. Hello to Declan. Wow. Hello to Owen and Jack. Here's some bubbles. Great job. It's sign time. Since this week we're reading The Very Lonely Firefly, we're going to learn the sign for day and night. Are you ready? Here we go. This is the sign for day. One arm nice and flat, and the other arm pointing straight up to the sky. And as the sun goes from noon to night, the finger drops down. This is the sign for day. Day. That was very good. And now the sign for night. We'll put that one arm nice and flat again. That's our horizon. And this hand, hi, will be our sun going to sleep down over the horizon. This is the sign for night. Night. Good job. This week's story is The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. The main character of the story is our firefly. Do you call them lightning bugs? So the main character is the person or thing that the story is mostly about. And in this story, it's mostly about a very lonely firefly who maybe ends up finding some friends. Let's do a little matching game. Can you think of which the lightning bug or firefly would like to go to? Would the lightning bug like to go to the moon and be with the moon at night? Or should we move our firefly to the sun? Does a firefly like to be out during the day? Which should we match our firefly to? The moon or the sun? That's right! The firefly likes to be out at night. Night. So the firefly would like to be by the moon. We'll move you right to the moon, very lonely firefly. I think he's happy there. Good job! Little Prince Biscuit and I are in our jammies, ready to snuggle in and listen to a story. He's so sleepy. Are you ready for a story? If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. Clap, clap, Biscuit. Little Prince Biscuit's ready for a story. And then I'll meet you for a short and quick craft time that goes with The Very Lonely Firefly. See you then. The Very Lonely Firefly by Eric Carle. As the sun set, a little firefly was born. It stretched its wings and flew off into the darkening sky. It was a lonely firefly, and it flashed its light, searching for other fireflies. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a light bulb, lighting up the night. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a candle flickering in the night. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not a firefly. It was a flashlight shining in the night. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a lantern glowing in the night. The firefly saw several lights and flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies. There was a dog and a cat and an owl, their eyes reflecting the lights. The firefly saw a light and flew toward it. But it was not another firefly. It was a car's headlights flooding the night. The firefly saw many lights and flew toward them. But they were not other fireflies. They were fireworks sparkling and glittering and shimmering in the night. When all was quiet, the firefly flew through the night, flashing its light, looking and searching again. The very lonely firefly saw what it had been looking for. A group of fireflies flashing their lights. The end. It's craft time. Welcome to craft time, everybody. If you have your craft bag from the Cambria County Library, now's the time to get it. Look inside the bag. Do you see the craft that goes along with this week's story? This week we read The Very Lonely Firefly. And so here's everything we need to make that craft. If you don't have a craft bag, you can find things around your home to make this craft. So let's open up our bag and empty it out and see what's inside. Ooh, I see a glow stick. The glow stick is going to be the part that makes your firefly or your lightning bug glow when it gets dark outside. So this is what we're going to make today. Does it look like a firefly? I think so. So the first thing you need to do is find your red rectangle and your glow stick. We're going to wrap the red rectangle around the glow stick. That's going to make the body of our firefly. I'm going to tape it to the top and tape it to the bottom. That way it stays. The next thing we need to do is look for our two red ovals. These are going to be the wings. I like to make an X with them. And we're going to tape the wings right to the back of our firefly. 1, 2. Now our firefly needs a head, and that's what our green circle was for. So you can take another piece of tape and glue the head to the glow stick. And our head needs some eyes. We're going to put 2 little yellow eyes right on. If you have glue at home, you can use glue, but I wanted to show you that you could also just use tape. See, anything that makes it stick. The last part is this little piece of pipe cleaner. We're going to twist the pipe cleaner around the top part of the glow stick. And that's going to make the little antenna. And you can use markers or crayons and make a face and decorate the body. And then when it gets dark outside, you can crack the glow stick and it'll start to glow, and it'll look just like a real firefly or lightning bug. It's the perfect craft to go along with our story, The Very Lonely Firefly. Have fun! That was a fun firefly craft. I hope you get a chance to take it outside when it's dark, or try it in your bedroom when the lights are out and see the firefly craft glow. Thank you for joining me and Little Prince Biscuit today for story time. Say goodbye, Biscuit. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Biscuit and I will see you next week.